Forehand strike. To perform strike dominant side to your target's vital point. Backhand strike. A strike non-dominant side to your target's vital point. These are the 12 vital body parts that can be attacked. These are left and right temple, left and right shoulder, stomach, left and right side of the chest, the knees, the eyes, and the crown of the head. Let's begin. Strike 1. From open leg stance, step your right foot forward while raising your right arm, placing it at the right side of your head with the stick at the right back side of your head. Execute a forehand strike hitting your opponent's left temple. In one continuous movement, draw back your right arm, placing it back to the right side of your head, with the stick placed at the right back side of your head. Strike number 2. From last position of strike number 1, execute a backhand strike hitting your opponent's right temple. In one continuous movement, draw back your right arm, placing it back to the right side of your head, with the stick placed at the right back side of your head. Strike number 3. From last position of strike number 2, execute a forehand strike hitting your opponent's left shoulder. In one continuous movement, draw back your right arm, placing it back to the left side of your head. Stick at the left back side of your head. Strike number 4. From last position of strike number 3, execute a backhand strike hitting your opponent's right shoulder. In one continuous movement, draw back your right arm, placing it to the right side of your body, which is stick placed horizontally to the floor and pointing to your opponent. Strike number 5. From last position of strike number 4, execute a forehand thrust hitting your opponent's stomach. Draw back your right arm to the right side of your body, stick in front like in forward stance. Strike number 6. From last position of strike number 5, execute a forward thrust hitting your opponent's left chest. In one continuous movement, draw back your right arm, placing your fist in front in your left shoulder, pointing to your opponent. Strike number 7. Execute a backhand thrust hitting your opponent's right chest. In one continuous movement, draw back your right arm and place it back to the left shoulder. Strike number 8. From last position of strike number 7, execute downward backhand strike to hit the right knee of your opponent. In one continuous movement, draw back your right arm, placing it back to the right side of your head, with the stick placed at the right side of your head. Strike number 9. From last position, execute a downward forehand strike to hit the left knee of your opponent. In one continuous movement, draw back your right arm, placing it back to the right side of your head, with the stick placed at the right back side of your head. Strike number 10. From last position of strike number 9, execute a forehand thrust hitting your opponent's left eye. Draw back your right arm to the left side of your body. Strike number 11. From last position of strike number 10, execute a backhand thrust hitting your opponent's right eye. Strike number 12. From last position of strike number 11, execute forehand strike hitting the crown of the head. In one continuous movement, draw your right arm back like in a forward stance.